There are many reasons why I chose to eliminate alcohol for a certain period of time. This year, I thought this was a great time to detox in every way possible that I can think of. And eliminating alcohol was one of them. Not that I was drinking a lot on a regular given time, maybe once a week, but I realized that because of the change in the body and our system has become a new one, it was time to do some mental detoxing as well as physical. And I wanted to make sure that I was covering all my bases and looking at every category of my life and finding a way to make sure that I am cleansing the body, the spirit, and the mind in the way that it should be done. I know there are quite a few reasons of why it's good to take a break from alcohol and at the least decrease it of what you're doing, because it does affect your hormones just as much as eating sugar. So those cocktails and things I've done in the past, they have quite a large calorie intake. Anywhere from 150 to 200 calories easily for, say, a lemon drop martini, depending on what other extra sweetness that is being added into those kind of drinks. Now, you can drink clean, but the alcohol itself does affect your metabolism. It affects your hormones. It really affects your sleep, definitely. And overall, it can be a danger zone to entering in becoming more diabetic or becoming pre-diabetic. And I didn't want to go there. I really didn't. But I also see that it's really nice to observe others around you that may be consuming alcohol and realize, did I act like that? Or if I was, okay, kitty, I'm trying to do a video here, okay? I'm sorry, excuse me. But to do alcohol and wonder if behavior has changed in any way that may not be favorable to whoever I'm around. If you just think about it, if you are going through menopause, say, maybe you're perimenopause, any of that, you already know the fluctuation in your mood change, the mood swings that you may be having, hot flashes, other symptoms. You know there's many of them, maybe over 30 different types of symptoms out there. But a lot of it is emotional and mental. And if you add on the alcohol to this concoction of many, many changes you're going through, don't you think it would cause an implosion even worse that we really don't want to have to experience as we go through this change? Yeah, that's what I thought about. And even alcohol was triggering my hot flashes. To me, it's like, why am I adding fuel to the fire? Now, if we get past this, which I do feel a lot better, I must say, I realized that I don't need it. I really don't need the alcohol. It was just a form of social gathering and just something in my hand. I found other options like a mocktail. There's a lot of different drinks, but you do have to be careful because of sugar that might be added into those mocktails. But something like iced tea and maybe a little flavoring added to that tea is a great way to have something in your hand at the same time while others may be drinking alcohol themselves. Now, there's other benefits to that. Hey, you can drive. You can be a designated driver. You get up feeling great the next day and not feel like you have some kind of hangover. Because I'm so sensitive to alcohol nowadays, one glass of wine or Prosecco or one glass of any kind of beverage, alcohol beverage, I always felt like I had a hangover the next day. To me, that's just no fun. And then I feel like I always have to make up for the whole day dragging around and try to burn it out in doing some physical activity, you know what? The body doesn't recoup like it used to anymore, and that's okay. I would rather feel better, work on the weight loss and things like that that are other challenges. And so the alcohol is just going to add fuel to the fire on the weight loss and will keep you stagnated, or will continue to add on weight as you go on with this different change in life. The other thing is that I was concerned about alcohol intake is my liver. So my liver is already sluggish and I don't need to give it any more assistance. Alcohol does affect your liver function, and so for you to be able to lose weight, you have to have a high performing liver that detoxes everything that's coming into your body, but also it helps you to eliminate the waste better and more efficiently. So alcohol will disrupt that. And so I know this, and I figured, you know what? I just want to give a little tender loving care to my organs and to make sure that I can get them to optimum performance so I can have fat loss and lose that extra pounds that I've been fighting against all along. And so if you keep adding to that, why, you know, what are we here? We're just going around in the circle, right? And we want to make sure that we can lose the weight and then keep it off. And so the liver needs to function optimally, and you must replenish it with the good nutrients that you put in your body. When you're not consuming alcohol, you're enhancing your metabolism. You're doing more fat burning. Again, I'm saying being more efficient of burning the fat, and so you can perform better in your physical activities, whatever that looks like for you. You know, I love to roller skate, so that's another thing. I was so out of breath when I would have a drink the night before and the next day, you know, try to skate down the street, and I felt like I was out of breath. I mean, in a matter of minutes. So it made a difference in my endurance. The other thing is the alcohol does disrupt your nutrient absorption. So absorbing those vitamins that you're putting in, those supplements we've talked about before in other videos. But if I'm adding in supplements, herbs, and minerals, and also from my diet, the alcohol will disrupt all of that. And so I'm not getting the nutrition that I intended to get in the first place. These are things that I think about when I'm about to order that cocktail, being at a function or something like that. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but if it hinders your goals and what you're trying to accomplish within your body and your mental and emotional state, and the hormones are being disrupted because they're already have an issue, right? Why add to it? We just need to give it a break, and maybe you try to challenge yourself. Try 30 days without the alcohol. See how you feel. I love to hear how you feel as well. Please do. You can email me. You can hit me up on IG as well, and I would love to know how you're doing if you took a break and just call it a breather or a dry month, and just take advantage of it. See how good you really will feel, and your overall well-being will become something that you didn't recognize before. Okay, just a quick video to share about that and, you know, my experience with it. And, you know, I feel like I can keep going for a little longer, and who knows? Who knows? I won't say that I'll never have a cocktail or never drink a glass of wine again. But right now, I'm feeling good, and I'm going to keep working with it. And yeah, you can always begin again. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.